Today I'm taking you on a journey through one of the most diverse and culturally rich regions in the world.
See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flipping.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running.
I've never stayed in a hostel before, so this is going to be interesting. Got instructions how to get to Jerusalem. So far, this has been the funniest country I've been to. I went through the checkpoint just there to go into the west wall, and the woman looked me straight in my eye and said, "You have a knife?" And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke, like, because I'm from London, and obviously there's a lot of stabbings there. So I laughed, did it? I was like, maybe. And then she was like, "What?"
I've only just arrived in Jerusalem, and I was just having a stroll around. I arrived in like a local settlement where I met a Palestinian man who gave me a great insight to what it's like to live in the local area.
That's the tomb of the Virgin Mary. That's where she died.
Okay.
On the other side, the it's the cave where they used to live before. Here we are Muslim, Christians, we are all Palestinian. Yes. To see how the life of the Palestinian, how suffering from the Israelis, how they kill every day Palestinian. But you cannot talk.
You have to be quiet. Yeah. So we're on the bus. I think it cost 590 shekels from where are we? Jerusalem bus. I assume it's the bus station to Bethlehem, and then we get off and it's about a 10-minute walk. So it's not too bad.
So from when you arrive in Bethlehem, it's bustling here. You can see a change in the people, but it's absolutely bustling. This is the Church of the Nativity. This is where Jesus was born. As you arrive at the church, it has extremely small doors, like half the size of an average sized person. It's a bit crazy getting into the birthplace of Jesus and you just sort of squeeze your way through, but it's incredible to see and worth a visit.
This is the entrance to this is the Damascus entrance, which is the Muslim side of Jerusalem. I come out the central station, I was waiting for the tram. They said there's some kind of disturbance. I've rolled up here and everyone's just blocking the tram lines in the road. It's a madness. So I got to walk like 20 minutes, but yes! So I've done my best to find somewhere authentic, because where the tourists are, it's just always shit. So I got this looks tasty, and I bought it from here. So this is going to be a day trip from Jerusalem, and we're going to the Dead Sea, about 2.5 hours on the bus. And I think it's going to be quite cheap to get there, to be honest. That is the Jordanian side, and in the middle is the 1996 border, I believe, which splits the Dead Sea between Israel and Jordan. Now this is hard. Oh goodness Christ! Oh my goodness! The salt is so painful on your feet. But this is crazy. I'm actually floating. This is amazing. It feels so different. It feels kind of weird though. I'm used to being like at the bottom drowning. So this is very, very unusual. But it's lovely and it feels amazing on your skin. Apparently it was down there and it's died, so we'll go and check it out, but apparently it's dead. Bro, sorry brother, when did it die? Wait. I was there. So I've strolled like halfway out into this peninsula. Jordan's on the other side, and I think this is man-made. The mess here is absolutely terrible, like littered constantly along the way. But we met this lovely woman,
But we failed to find the tree.
so I'm back in the same hostel because I loved it so much.
So this is the hostel I stayed at. It's a wicked hostel. It's such a vibe. There's Israelis, Palestinians, the lot. They got wild party nights. It was popping. Definitely a must-stay place. In the basement, you've got this sort of like art gallery. It's a cool place to kick back. Every time I went there, no one was there. But gather your thoughts here, kick back, plan your days. It's just like a sweet little spot.
So I'm on quite a frugal trip because this is my first country. I booked 2 more and then there's a load more I'm just applying for visas for, like literally right now. So I'm on a frugal trip. I'm gonna tell you this now. This guy is about to quit his job in about 4 weeks, travel the world, run out of stamps in his passport, fly home, get a 1-day passport, continue traveling the world, Antarctica, all over the place, to make weekly videos for you. And he's talking about a frugal trip in Israel. Clown. So this is the Tel Aviv hot air balloon. And I believe it goes up and then you get to sort of sit up there.
Surprisingly, it went up. It was an incredible view of Tel Aviv, and then there's a little band that plays, which was kind of cool.
This part of the park is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, completely different to Hyde Park, Central Park, any of those places. And this part is secluded. I love a flea market myself. So for thrift and vintage stuff, head to the Old Town. This is the place to go. They got shoes here. The only thing I would say is most of the stuff is fake, so just be aware of that. Almost everything I've come across is fake. Some shops like this, they have genuine Levi's and True Religions.
So I've ended up on the top of this cliff in search of Gash Beach, which is the only nudist beach in the whole of the Middle East. But I'm at the top of the cliff and I have no idea to get down. So here we go.
I felt that. I just scaled all of that.
But I made it to the only nudist beach in the Middle East.
We're not as tough as